How's everybody doing? Let's wait for some people to get in. Have a look. I think everybody's out trick or treating. Where is everyone? They're all out with the kids trick or treating, nicking all them sweets. That's where you all are. They're all doing it for the sweets. That's why they're doing it for the sweets. Just thought I'd come in and say hello to everybody. Hope you're having a good Halloween. We've just been to charge the car up today, not been doing much really. Come on, folks, where are you all? Where are you all? Notification should have gone out. Nobody's coming to say hello. Oh, we've got one person who's come to say hello.
Oh, it's Margaret.
It's Margaret. Hello, Margaret. How you doing? Just thought I'd pop in and say happy Halloween to everyone. Just doing a quick live before the episode tonight. Hiya, Paul. How you doing, buddy? Just thought I'd do a quick live, see how folks are, check everybody's all right. Yeah, so we've just been to charge the car up and stuff. Loads of kids out and about Halloween, trick-or-treating tonight. Yeah, don't forget, tonight we've got an episode going out at 8 p.m. Can't wait for this episode. Honestly, it's our scariest episode to date. Don't want to miss it. 8 p.m. on our YouTube channel. It's premiering tonight. Can't wait to show you guys the episode, and what we captured is unreal. How are you doing tonight, Paul? Are you ready for your trip to Wales? What's Margaret doing tonight? Where's everybody else? You're not in the comments. They're all hiding. Yeah, loads of kids out tonight. It's good to see, actually. It's quite a busy one this year. We've just been to drop River off at a Halloween party, and there's loads of kids out trick-or-treating tonight. So they're going to come and raid all our celebrations that we've just bought because we couldn't get any sweets. Sold out of sweets in the shops. So, yeah, we're having to use the expensive stuff. They're getting our best chocolates tonight. So I hope they're thankful for it. Let's have a look. Margaret says she's chilling out as banging headache. You need some, you need to sit in a dark room, Margaret. I get them all the time. I had an absolute banger in Scotland. Yeah, he says, I'm good, mate. Yeah, can't wait. I bet it's good as Wales. I love Wales. You'll have fun at that grotto. Definitely. Like I said, just park your car at the bottom, Paul, and you'll see like a house on your right-hand side. There's like a gate that you go through, follow the field up to the top, and there's a gap. You'll see the walls being like broken. There's like a stone wall with a bit of barbed wire on it. If you go in there and then just go straight down the woods, you can't miss it. You'll love it. There's angel wings, there's carvings of demons, all sorts of stuff in there, Paul. It's mental. Yeah, there's a boar. There's a boar's head in there as well. Emma's been with me to the grotto. Margaret says she's still busy with my artwork, Lee. She doesn't have to get some stuff done. I tell you, we went round to Margaret's, and the pens she's got and the papers and everything, she's got so much artwork, and yeah, she's got loads. We popped in to see her on the way. Yeah, so can't wait for tonight's episode. It's going to be a beauty. I hope it does as well as the last one. The last one's still going. I think it's at 2,300 views now. So I can't believe that. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into that. Margaret says hi to Emma. Oh, it's my mum. She's saying hi to Margaret, and Margaret did say hi to you. So there you go.
Oh, hi.
She says hi. Yeah, so I think we're going to get quite a few door knockers tonight. There's loads of kids around. Yeah, so I'll probably be doing this live and Dog will start going mental because people will be knocking on the door. But yeah, you'll really enjoy that grotto, Paul. I've been about probably 4 times now. Every time I go to that part of Wales, I have to keep going back just to see if it's changed any. But last time we was in Wales, we stopped off there, and on that video I sent you, you'll see we lit a fire in there, you know, to keep warm. And it's honestly, it's something else. It's like something out of Harry Potter. It's amazing place. You've got to see it. So weird. And there's like this massive, I think it's some sort of abbey or something just down the woods from it. You can see, if you go during the day, you'll see the massive abbey right next to it. Really, really nice place. You will enjoy it. Honestly, there's plenty of places, and there's the ship as well. But the ship is, I believe it's got security on it, or somebody's living on it now. But I flew the drone around that thing years ago. It was really, really good. I love Wales. Plenty of places to explore in Wales. It's just this new silly 30-mile-an-hour limit thing that they've introduced in Wales now. It's like, it's crazy. And I've got my cup tonight as well, look. See that? Got my cup. Yeah, so what's everybody's plans tonight? We're all having a quiet one. I've got to pop out again. Yeah, check the ship out, Paul. It's definitely worth checking out. You might get lucky. They might let you on if you just say you want to take some photographs, you know. Sometimes it's better with places like that to just go and ask them, you know. Same with Woolton Hall. If you want to go to Woolton Hall, just give John a ring, or I've got his phone number actually. Quiet one. That's what we're doing. I'm going to watch the premiere. I'll be in the premiere at 8 p.m. But other than that, we're having a quiet one. Like I said, we dropped River off. She's gone to a Halloween party. So kids are well occupied tonight. Plenty for them to do. They love it, don't they, Halloween? But yes, our busiest time this time of year. So thankfully, we've got a lot of videos out. I've got to check this thing. I've got to get all my footage off of here because I've still got footage on the GoPro from Scotland and from before that as well. It's all backing up. I think I've transferred loads onto the computer, but I think there's about 60 gig worth of video footage on my computer to edit. So I have a lot to do. My phone can't cope with it all. So I've just left it on the hard drive. Let's have a look. Still quiet. Everybody's out trick-or-treating tonight, I think. There's only 3 of us in tonight. Yeah, they must be out robbing everybody's sweets. That's what it is. Margaret's got a banging headache still. Yeah, you could do with some Migraleave or something like that, Margaret. She'll got me some when I was in Scotland. I had the worst day ever. I think it was it Wednesday? It was Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. I had the worst headache ever. We had to go to Asda. We had to find an Asda or a Tesco or something, and I had to grab some nasal spray because it turned out it was my sinuses that was causing the headache. So I've got some sinus stuff. But I'll tell you what's really good as well, Margaret, if it's your sinuses, try the Albus oil inhalers. They're really good. If it's your sinuses that are causing headaches, that'll shift it. Amitriptyline. Yeah, that should do the job. Amitriptyline. I think that's the one that makes me feel sick, is it? Amitriptyline?
Yeah, but it relaxes your muscles.
Yeah, it's a muscle relaxant, isn't it? Let's have a look at this one. I'm hoping to do 20. Plenty of footage from it. Yeah, definitely. The way things are going at the minute, Paul, you'll go with a list of 20. You might get in 6. So it's always best to have a big list because, as you know, the way things are going, it's getting harder. Even in Scotland, where you could literally used to be able to go to Scotland and everything was just open. And I've seen a real difference lately in exploring. The way it's getting so hard. What's my mother saying? Emma's film. I think she means filmed Lee in the shower. Very scary watch tonight. What's she like? With wildlife camera, yeah. Yeah, so I just thought I'd pop in really and
Do you remember when I was
say hello.
in Bath and you?
Oh, yeah.
Now?
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was funny. That
Yeah, you drew.
Emma was in the bath once, and I just got a new drone. I think I've got the Mini, the one that you've got, Paul, or had. And I was testing out stability in house, and I flew it up the staircase and round into the bathroom when she was in bath. Chased her with drone. It was hilarious. Drone was flying upstairs round. Yeah, it was funny that. Yeah, does anybody know any if there's any good films or good programs on tonight? Because usually there's a lot of good stuff on, isn't there, for Halloween? There we go. That's Paul. He's having a laugh at that. Yeah, don't bother going to see that new Five Nights at Freddy's movie if anybody's interested in that with the kids, because it's crap, honestly. River went to see it. She's been wanting to see it for ages. Emma took her while I was away in Scotland, and she said it was rubbish. So
she said it was more funny than
it was more funny than I don't know. You might like it, folks, but yeah, it's getting too hard, Paul. It's all these people, you know. I said it before, like going to newspapers and stuff. Because what happens when people go to newspapers is it might be all well and good for them, but what happens then is the newspapers put the address straight in the newspaper. Everybody can see it. They can read the article online. And then the next thing, it's tar bust and set on fire. It happened with Woolton Hall as well in Liverpool. And the shame about that is that if you actually ring him up and ask him, he'll let you in, not a problem. And people was just turning up, vandalising the place, throwing paint all over throwing paint all over the paintings and stuff. It's disgusting what they've done. Pamela says, hello, everyone. Hi, Pamela. Mum says, are you bragging or complaining, Paul? I think she means that one. I don't know. The filth in here. Yeah. So don't forget, folks, we've got the premiere going out tonight, 8 p.m. Honestly, this episode that's going out tonight, I thought it would take a lot of topping to beat the morgue at Hyroids. The activity we had at Hyroids morgue was unreal, you know, the growls and stuff. But this place we're going to tonight has actually, it's been found out since we visited there that the land is actually built on a mass burial grave, and they've uncovered remains of, I think it was a convent or something, or a monastery. So the archaeologists and stuff have been digging around, and they found these mass graves right at the back of the woods in the house, at the back of the house. That's how tired I am. Didn't find them in the house. The house has been emptied. So yeah, it's honestly the things that have gone on there. Every paranormal team that's been to that location as well have witnessed similar things to what we witnessed, and it all happens. Strangely enough, when you go to these locations, it can take hours to build the energy before you get anything happening. But with this particular place, it's the only place I've ever been in 20 odd years. And I've been doing a lot of locations. I've done East Drive, Drakelow Tunnels, Armley Mills, you name it, pretty much I've done it. All the big names. And I've never seen activity like this. In 20 minutes of being there, Shirl was chased, literally. There's like a serving hatch that I was stood next to in the front room. And I heard these footsteps from the kitchen running straight through the kitchen towards Shirley, was putting a REM pod in the doorway. It's captured on the episode tonight. If you wear headphones tonight, I'd recommend, if anybody's watching it tonight, wear headphones for this episode tonight and crank up the volume, because you're going to hear everything. You'll hear these footsteps literally running. It's crazy. Armley Mills. It's pretty good, to be honest, Paul. I wouldn't say it's as good as Thackeray Medical Museum is brilliant. I've done probably about 6 events at Thackeray Medical Museum, and every time I do Thackeray's, sorry guys, there's somebody at the door, it's a trick-or-treaters. every time I do Thackeray Medical Museum, it is so active. It's one of those places I absolutely love going to. Armley Mills is a little bit sort of, it can be like most places, Paul. It's hit and miss. Sometimes you'll go and you'll have a fantastic night, and other times it's a little bit sort of stalled because it's done week in, week out now. But another good one is the Kirkstall Abbey, the museum, the Abbey House Museum. I've done that as well. That's really good. My friend Jason, he works there. He's from West Yorkshire Paranormal. Go check them guys out. He works at Abbey House Museum, and he's like a volunteer. You know, he lets people in and stuff. And he's seen loads of stuff at Abbey House Museum. I've witnessed a door opening by itself there as well. I did an event for the public there, and it was really, really good. It wasn't like the most hyped place in the UK. And you know what I'm going to say, 30 East Drive, I've been there, must be 8-9 times. I used to host events at East Drive. And I can tell you it's the most overrated place I've ever been to. People say it's demonic, it's this, it's that, it's the most haunted place in England. It's not, trust me. There's far more active abandoned places than there is a lot of these paid places. The problem with them is people are paying 50, 60 quid a ticket every single week in, week out, and the places are exhausted. You know, the energy's being drained out of them. It's like these people are going in there, and basically what it does is it drains a place of energy, because you've got people going in, week out, saying, can you make this light flash? Can you do this? Can you do that? All the energy is just sapped from the place. And that's the trouble with paid locations. You know, you're just doing what everybody else has done. But unfortunately, it's getting that way with the abandoned stuff now, because people are tour busing places, turning up, and you literally, I think it was last year, I did a little house. I don't know if you remember it, Paul. It was in Bradford, not far from Tong School. And it was a little hoarder's house. I don't know if you ever did it. It got sealed pretty quick. And anyway, we got in there. We was in there for 5 minutes, right? And I'm not joking. 5 other explorers turned up while we was there. And there was literally queuing to get in through an open window. It was that bad. And because it was a hoarder's house, you couldn't get many people in there. You couldn't move, you know. You was climbing over stuff. And they had to wait for us to finish our video before they could go in. And it was just an absolute circus, you know. That's what urban exploring's become. People queuing to get in an abandoned house. I've never seen anything like it. He said, I've not heard of it. It was just down the road from Tong. Honestly, it was this little family home, but it was a hoarder's house. I think it was only open for about 2 weeks, and then it got sealed. But yeah, it's actually in Tong. I got it from, I think it was Henry that gave me it at the time. And I checked it out because I think he was with us that night. I think Henry was with us. Me, Moxley, Henry, and Amy from Shadowhunters. And I think Shirl was there. We did it. No, Shirl wasn't there that night. But yeah, it was like, it was open for 2 weeks. It was a good little explore, but I've never seen such a hoarder's house. It was like our hallway, you know, with Emma and the spiders. That's what it was like. She's laughing, but she'll probably clobber me after this live for saying that. But yeah, it was like you went in, Paul, and I'm not joking. It must have been 3 foot high in crap on the floor. You know, just complete hoarder's house it was. But I need to go check out that other one that you sent me. I'm not going to name it, but you know, the one where the guy actually lives a few doors up from it. I'm going to go and have a look at that one. I just need to watch out because, like you said to me, the original owner lives about 3 doors away from it. So I need to check that out. And I need to go and check this dollhouse as well on the farm. But I've got to watch out for them floors in that doll's house because I remember you saying you went through the floor or your missus did or something. So I need to be careful of that. Can't be as bad as the ones in Scotland. My God, they was terrible. Literally. I've done a few hoarders' houses, and it's too. Yeah, It's bad, isn't it? You get in and you can't do a decent video because you can't even stand still. You're like, you've got your GoPro or whatever, right, or your camera, and you're literally like leaning on crap and balancing, and you've got to sort of hop, aren't you, like Frogger, to get anywhere. It's ridiculous. Live in Wales with, where is Chloe anyway? Oh yeah, she was on about the sheep last time she was in. I don't know where Chloe is tonight. She's probably out trick-or-treating or something. Yeah, the orders houses are they're a nightmare to do. Let's have a look at this. Have you seen the show Expedition Unknown? They went into an older site. I don't think I have. I know about Project Fear and what used to be Destination Fear. They're really good. They've just done Penhurst Asylum in America, one of my dream locations. Privately owned. They went and spent a couple of nights in it. There's an entity called the Creeper. Oh, that sounds like Penhurst, that. Sounds like Penhurst Asylum, does that, Pamela? Climb over pile of the air, you do, honestly. You've got to climb over so much crap. One floor is quite dangerous. There's a male entity that chokes female. Yeah, that sounds just like Penhurst, that. Could be Penhurst Asylum. Or if not, yeah, it'll be America. I'll bet it's Penhurst. Penhurst is really renowned. It's a place, if you've never heard of it, Paul, look up Penhurst Asylum in America. It was horrific what went on there. Like, the patients was chained literally like to the beds and stuff. It got exposed for all the cruelty. They called it, where was it now? They called it the Shame of Pennsylvania. I think it's Penhurst, Pennsylvania. And it was absolutely horrific. Yeah, I've seen footage of that place. Yeah, it's vile, it really is. But it's one place I'd love to go to. Penhurst and Alcatraz. I'd love to go to Alcatraz as well. And Waverly Hills Sanatorium is another one. Love to go to Waverly Hills. Sounds like there's trick-or-treaters around. The dog's barking again. He's either barking at trick-or-treaters or the fireworks, because the fireworks have been going off as well. It's going absolutely nuts, isn't it? Chico, who's there? Come on. He's looking at the door. He knows somebody's around. I knew he'd do this on my life. Probably going to get a tap on the door in a minute. The kid's after his chocolates again. Yeah, so everybody's just having a quiet one tonight then. There's only 3 of us in here, isn't there? So I don't know what we're going to talk about. There's not much to talk about. Just thought I'd come in and say hello to everybody. Oh, yeah, it's the kids. Dogs wriggling around. Loads of them out tonight. Have you had any, Paul and Pamela and Margaret? Have you had any trick-or-treaters tonight? We've got loads around here. You can hear the dog going nuts in the background there. So look, the female presenter stayed on that floor by herself. She was choked. They ran up the stairs to her, and the throat was, oh, I'm going to have to watch that. Sounds interesting, that one. If you've not seen it, Pamela, watch Project Fear on YouTube. Used to be Destination Fear. Really good. Another one's asked me as well, are you going to start doing your readings again? I am, Pamela. I'm getting told off by everybody. Well, the reason we've not done them is because we've just been too hectic, to do the readings. But we are going to start doing them again. I need to get those cards out and definitely.
I think Pamela should have a go.
Yeah. So look. Been watching them films again. No wonder he's bragging. She's a wind-up, Paul. Let's have a look. Had a few years. Seems a bit quiet around me. Yeah, it was quiet last year for us, and then it's just sort of picked up again this year. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, it's worth a watch. What was the other channel? Discovery Plus. There's a lot of good paranormal stuff on Discovery Plus, but I don't know if anybody's got Discovery Plus, but the thing that annoys me is you pay £4 a month for it or whatever it is, £5 a month. So you think, right, okay, I can watch stuff without adverts. No, you still get adverts on it, and it's so annoying, and the adverts are really long as well. But if you've got Discovery Plus, watch a program called the Holzer Files. That is really good. Holds of Files. They've got a medium in there called Cindy Kaza. Really good medium she is. But yeah, watch that. Honestly, it's good. Really good. Chico. Had a few. Yeah, seen that one. Just gonna check it out. Watch which films, Paul says with a laughing face. Let's have a look. I usually don't get many kids. I go to Costco and get a huge bag of candy. Leaves me with oh, here we go again. Yeah, do you know what? We was going to do that. We was going to just leave it on the door. But the problem is the older kids come and they take everything. You know, if you do that, so there's nothing left for the young ones. Mum says the ones you pick up in brown bags, Paul, the private ones, under the counter ones. Let's have a look, see what we've got on here. Or just listening to the kids at the same time. They're all looking outside. Gone now. Come round, robbed us chocolates and gone. Who was that, Emma? Who was that? Oh, they know River. I was asking. I thought I heard somebody. There you go. Look, he's been caught out. You see, Paul. So he's been caught out. Yeah. So it's going to be a quiet one, I think, tonight. I've got to pop out in a bit as well because I need a few bits from Morrison's. The annoying thing is we went out earlier, and I thought we'll get everything done while we're out. Charge the car up and stuff. And so I tell you, my brain's just not working today at all. Tired. Didn't get to sleep well. What time did I go to sleep last night, Emma? We're about... You fell asleep. I was watching some crap on my... I've got a TV in the bedroom. I've just got a TV for the bedroom, and I was watching stuff on that. What was I watching? I can't remember.
Oh, that
What was I watching?
That, goes with travel.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, I was watching Ed Stafford last night, where 60 days with the travellers, and he did 60 days with the homeless, and 60 days on Britain's worst estates as well. Pretty good. If you've not watched it, check it out. I'm trying to find out where the one where he spent 60 days with the homeless is. It doesn't seem to be on anywhere. And here we go again. See? It's like a knocking shop here tonight. But yeah, if anybody's watched that Ed Stafford, he does all the survival stuff and that. It's really good. It's worth a watch, that. Let's have a look at this. Pam will send you some, Paul. She watches all that sort of thing. I don't know. Really. More trick-or-treaters at the door. It's like we need a turnstile in here, I tell you. Emma's backwards and forwards every 2 minutes. It's well busy with them tonight. Don't think we've had as many in a long time, have we?
If you decorate and leave a pumpkin out, you get pumpkin.
So it's your fault then, because she's decorated and left pumpkins out, so it attracts them all.
Well, they know it's okay to come, instead of old folk.
Yeah, I suppose. I went trick-or-treating when I was 16. I was a dice. I lived in Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh.
There was ice everywhere. I kept falling down, couldn't get up because I was in a big... I don't know. Trust you, Pamela, to go as a dice.
Oh.
And she couldn't walk. That's the sort of thing Emma would do, that, isn't it? Let's have a quick look at these comments. Where's Cheryl tonight? Has she gone out?
Oh, tell Pamela we've got some lightning huntsman's litter stack.
Oh, yeah. One of the spiders, Pamela, it's turned out Emma's got this spider and it's laid an egg sac.
I didn't pair it.
So we didn't pair it. We got it like that, and it's laid an egg sac. So we're expecting about 1,000 babies.
Not quite, but
Fair few, yeah, about 500 or something.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know, Paul, my Mrs. Emma, she's got how many?
About 167 eggs.
About 170 tarantulas. So if you don't like spiders, never come to this house, because the front room is like floor to ceiling with tarantula tanks. I mean, I can't say anything because I'm the one that got her into them, because I used to have a few. But I only had can't remember. I think the most I had at once was about 4. But when I met Emma, she held one of my tarantulas for the first time, and since holding that spider, she just fell in love with them. And then here we are later, we've got 170 of them. So yeah, we've got from the small ones to the Goliath bird-eating spider, the world's biggest. We've got such a variety of them, I tell you, they're all over. We've got a wandering spider as well. Pamela says, "Oh, cool, would love to see." Yeah, we'll have to show you.
Well, I'll do her a tour. We'll do it at the
She says, "I'll come over as long as they don't escape." Well, they can't get out, Pamela. They're pretty secure in the tanks. But we're having to put like a pair of old tights over the top of the lid, you know, on the inside to keep the babies in, because the babies are that minute when they hatch out that they can get through the air holes, and you end up with 500 spiders running around your house. So you have to put like tights, a thin layer of tights on them to keep them all in. So we've learnt that one over time, because Emma had a few huntsmen escape before.
Oh, there were Cameron crab spiders.
Oh, right. There's Cameron crab spiders apparently, but we've not seen any on the roof or anything. I keep looking up to see if I can find these crab spiders that got loose. Luckily, they're not that potent, so...
They're lightning hunts when they're mega fast, so...
Yeah, they are really fast, really quick spiders, them things. Was everybody giving you a roll, Pam? There you go. Yeah, so everybody's quiet tonight. There's only 2 people in now.
Is Pamela in America?
Yeah, I believe Pamela is. Whereabouts are you, Pamela, now? I've forgotten whereabouts you are in the world. If you're still here with us. Everybody's disappearing because they've had enough of me ranting on and jabbering. People have just like, this. I've had enough of him. Yeah, if you ever come to England, Pam, we've got a sofa bed and you're welcome to sleep with the tarantulas. She's in Chico, California.
Right.
Oh, speaking of Chico.
Wow. River's always wanted to go to California.
Yeah, River always wanted to go to California. I've always wanted to go to America. It's a place I've not been. I've travelled quite a bit, but I've not been to California. Last place I went to was, where did I go? Germany, then Ukraine, then Lithuania, and then back home. 5 flights in 5 days I did, because I went to Chernobyl, to the Ukraine. I think it was 2019 I went.
Yeah.
It was really warm, yeah.
Has Pamela ever seen any American tarantulas? Because they get there from...
I will ask. I hope to get to come visit someday. Have you ever seen, Emma wants to know, Pamela, have you ever seen any tarantulas in the wild out there? You know, the wild tarantulas in California?
Well, in America.
Or in America in general? Because I think you've got wild tarantulas in certain parts, but I think it's more...
It's not California.
The Arizona blonde.
Yeah.
The Arizona blonde, I think, is a common one. And the Texas tan.
Texas tan, yeah. Any like a fauna
Yeah, that's what they are in it, a fauna pelmas out there, yeah. I've only been to Australia. Oh, Australia. It's nice there. So it's in a place called, funny enough, Chico, California. Yes, just out my door in my plant, it was black.
Oh, I wonder which one it was.
I wonder, it'd been a fauna pelma.
Did she get a picture?
You'll have to try and get a picture for us, Pamela, if you catch any more in the wild. Emma would love that. Yeah, I don't know where our show's gone tonight and everybody. They're all, I bet Shell's gone to karaoke or something tonight, you know.
She might have gone to a party, yeah.
Yeah, I think we picked a bad day to do a live, didn't we, Halloween? Everybody's not here. We've only had like 4 people in listening to me ranting.
The beaches like in California, I bet they're beautiful.
They are beautiful. The beaches in California are really nice, aren't they? Pamela will tell you. Yeah, they are really, really nice. They're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's only 2 people in, so I'm just going to drink my tea and...
I might go and see.
All quiet on the Western Front. Only 2 people in tonight. We had quite a few.
I wonder what that tarantula was.
I don't know. Trying to think what that tarantula was, Pamela. You know, the black one that you saw outside. It will be a fauna pelma. You'll have to look up what tarantulas are native to California.
We'll have a look, actually.
We'll have a look and see what it was. because I'm quite curious now as to what it was. It was actually on me. Hang on a sec. And fell off me. I'm in a wheelchair. I turned sideways to close the door. My leg brushed the plant and it got on me. I didn't know till I looked on the ground. Ah. I don't think they're they're not really that poisonous. But yeah, they give you a bit of a shock if you don't like spiders and you've got a tarantula on you.
Look like a Phonopelma shell-coded.
Right. It would have been this one, Pamela. It would have been. There we go. We actually have one of these. It would have been that one, if you can see. I'm just trying to. There we go.
Or a male, perhaps.
It would have been that one, Pamela, that you saw.
Or the male lead. That's dark.
Or the male to it, yeah. The male is darker than this one.
And they go wandering, don't they?
Yeah. What you'll have probably seen, actually, will have been a male because it will have been wandering looking for a female. So that's probably what you saw, Pamela. But yeah, what was it? Chalcodes. A Phonopelma chalcodes is what you saw. Technical name. So yeah, that's probably what you saw on the plant pot. Hello to people that are just joining us. Where have you all been tonight? Where have you all been? We've been on the zone. We've had nothing to talk about. So yeah, don't miss tonight's episode at 8 p.m. on our YouTube channel. It's a banger. Honestly, the scariest place I've ever been to is tonight, 8 p.m. Yeah.
She could have actually picked that one up because they're the most placid.
Right. So it turns out, Pamela, the one that you saw was one of the most placid that you can get, unlike the one that you've just mentioned. Don't try and pick that one up.
It wouldn't have bit her because...
No, but this one would, that she's on about.
Yeah.
The Black Widow, yeah, you definitely know the difference between a Black Widow and a normal tarantula. The Black Widows are a lot smaller, like your average spiders, and they've got a hell of a bite on them. But yeah, so we're just chilling out tonight for Halloween. Just thought we'd come on, say hello to everybody. It's busy out there with all the kids trick-or-treating tonight. So literally I think all we're going to be doing tonight is answering the door when the live's on. You know, I'm going to be obviously moderating the live and watching the live tonight. But I think we're going to be backwards and forwards to the door. Well, Emma is. Because if I had my way, I'd just like Scrooge me. I'd just sit here and pretend I'm not here. So I didn't have to keep getting up and going to the door to him. But there you go. I'm getting grumpy, aren't I? Emma says I'm like Scrooge. Just sit here in my chair and like, go away, go away. But yeah, definitely. They're all right, those ones, Pamela. You'll be all right. They're not going to harm you too much. But yeah, just going back to tonight's episode. Yeah, make sure you tune in, guys, because the evidence that we got on this one is amazing. You definitely need to wear headphones, though. If you've got some headphones, put your headphones on and watch the entire episode, and you'll hear these footsteps running at Shirl. It's crazy. Really, really good. Lots of Black Widows this year. Huge one I killed was scary. Yeah, you've got the problem with the Black Widows, and in Australia, they've got the same problem with the Black Widow's cousin, which is the redback. And the Sydney funnel web, and Emma's phone's just ringing now. So yeah, I think it's the Black Widow is native in it in a lot of states in America. Oh God, she gets them in the house as well. So you had a spider coming out of your doors, Pam. That is a doctor's job. Definitely, it is. So I'm going to get off soon, guys, because everybody's busy tonight and nobody wants to come in and say hello to me. So there's only been I think we've only had about 4 people, and we picked a bad day, didn't we? But I just wanted to come in and say happy Halloween to everybody and see what everybody was up to. I think people are just going to be staying in and watching scary movies and stuff, aren't they? Ordering takeaways and just having a chilled one. Wolf. Oh, yes, the wolf spiders too. Yes, you get those. So it's come over as wolf spiders, but I got what you meant, Pamela. Wolf spiders, yeah, I've seen those. They're actually quite nice. when you see them on the web, it's all spread out. If you're a spider person, then you admire them. If you're not a spider person, then they'll look horrid. But yeah, Mama Wolf spiders come in my door covered in babies. Oh, wow. Yeah, they have tons of babies as well. And they tend to cling to the backs. They're literally like, they walk around and they've got these thousands of babies, minute little babies on the backs. And once they hatch out, that's it. The mother's kind of like a taxi service for them. They go on to the mother, they walk around, and then the mother drops them off. Oh, Lucy.
A Fauna Pelma shell-coded.
This is
a female.
This is a Fauna Pelma. I'll show you in a second, Pamela.
She's one of my favourites.
This is one of our favourite little tarantulas.
She's so sweet.
When she comes to me, she's just,
Sweetie.
come on. Here she is.
She's furry.
Come on, girl. Here we go. Just for Halloween, look, you get to see this. This is Lucy. Lucy is one of our favourites. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's so soft. I don't know if you can see her there, guys. But yeah, this is Lucy. She's absolutely beautiful, is this little one. One of my favourites as well. This is the one that's really placid, isn't it? Yeah. She's a little bit fat at the moment, look. You can see she eats well. I keep telling Emma off me. I say, look at that one. That one's too fat. And she's like, no, it's all right. But yeah, she's lovely, Lucy. So you can see Lucy there. She's a little beauty. Say hello, Lucy. You can't really see it. It keeps fading her out. There we go. You see her now?
Yeah,
just the camera keeps fading her out. But yeah, she's here, Lucy. You can see her now. Come on. Show everybody that you're real. No, she's just sticking her leg up. She don't want to have a walk. She's just got one leg up. She's doing yoga. She's just got one leg up at the minute. But yeah, I'll give her back to Emma in a second. Yeah, so thank you. She's beautiful, Pamela says. She is. She's a lovely little thing, is this one. You can't really see the markings on her much. You can there, look. You can see the markings a little bit on her head.
The males are much darker.
But the males are much darker of these as well. So it's turned into a tarantula show tonight, hasn't it? But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Everybody's obviously busy tonight. Love looking at them. I just couldn't hold it. Do you know what, Pamela? Once you've held one, you get over it, and you realise that they're not all out to hurt you. They're quite placid, most of them. They just want to be left alone. They're more scared of us than we are of them. Let's have a look. Yeah, right, guys. So thank you for tuning in. Everybody's obviously, they're busy with the kids and stuff. They're out having Halloween parties and stealing people's chocolates and sweets. So have a great Halloween, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget the live tonight at 8 p.m. I'll be in there moderating as well. And I'll catch you all later. Have a good one.